Mr. Chairman, I ask unanimous consent to address the House for a few minutes, using the time of Mr. Garamendi, who has this time which he yielded to Mr. Skelton.
Gentlelady is recognized.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise to sing the praises of a great man, Ike Skelton, Chairman Skelton. We all heard his beautiful address to us, and in it he started where his heart is, with his family, expressing his love for his family, his appreciation to his staff, his respect for his colleagues, his admiration for our great country. I'm so pleased that we've been joined by Senator Claire McCaskill, coming over from the Senate side to make the respect for Mr. Skelton bicameral, and that we're joined by Congresswoman Joanne Emerson, making that support bipartisan, as well as by so many members of the Missouri delegation, and that you, Mr. Carnahan, are in the chair for Mr. Skelton's presentation. I know we'll be hearing from our distinguished Majority Leader, Mr. Hoyer, but I want it important to note that Emmanuel Cleaver of Missouri, Lacey Clay of Missouri is here, and other members are here, Chairman Miller, chairs, colleagues, new members, senior members. That's how Mr. Skelton is regarded and respected in the Congress of the United States. He made his speech the way he served in Congress, surrounded by friends, admired by all, on both sides of the aisle, on both sides of the Capitol. He began by talking about his family, and he ended by talking about our men and women in uniform, which are like sons and daughters to him. He has always taught us that, as President Kennedy said, we'll pay any price, bear any burden. Mr. Skelton said to us over and over again, as he did this evening, that protecting the American people is our first responsibility. Our young men and women in uniform make us the home of the brave and the land of the free, and we can never forget that. They have no greater champion in the Congress than the chairman of the Armed Services Committee. I know I speak for every person. Skelton, thank you for your leadership for our country. It is an honor to call you colleague. Thank you, Mr. Skelton.
Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker,